The wheels of change are turning and the future of transportation is looking brighter than ever. With electric vehicles, autonomous driving and last mile mobility solutions paving the way, a cleaner and more efficient future is within reach. In this episode of Future of Mobility, we'll see how Mahindra Last Mile Mobility is leading this change. The company is committed to sustainable solutions and making transportation more accessible and convenient for people worldwide. Their innovative products and services are revolutionizing how we move, and their unwavering focus on the environment is shaping a future we can all be proud of.
Mahindra has been one of the very old players in the electric three-wheeler, small commercial vehicle cargo space. What is different now is that we have carved out a dedicated focus where we can invest significantly for growth. One of the big reasons for this is the trend or wave of electrification. Mahindra has been one of the leaders in electrification from a very long period of time, and then we are now able to bring a lot better products and solutions for the last mile mobility category and help India electrify this space. So that is where we are focused. It's not just about selling vehicles, but it is about enabling the ecosystem of electrification. Today in the last mile segment, if you think about the three-wheeler segment, for example, we are only around 5-6% electrified in the L5 category, the high-speed auto category. And this is expected to go to 30% and subsequently 50% by 2030. And therefore, this is the biggest opportunity in the sense that this segment now delivers good value proposition and customer saving. The policy framework is extremely well defined. The government is very supportive because it also helps meet the sustainability and environmental objectives. Of course, it reduces pollution and noise, everything. But what is exciting about this space today is that it is led by the customer. It is not led by the OEMs really pushing ki sell more. It's really led by a customer who believes that if he drives this vehicle, he will save more money on a daily basis.
Leadership is key to any successful business, and at Mahindra, it means having a clear vision for the future of mobility. With a strong commitment to innovation, Mahindra is leading the charge towards a cleaner, more sustainable and more accessible future for all.
To stay on top of new technology requires a much more global perspective, right? You have to constantly be in touch with what is new and different in the technology space, whether it is software, whether it's embedded hardware, whether it's the battery technology. And I think my leadership team is always encouraged to go figure out what's happening in the world and therefore bring the best technology here. We also have a disproportionate focus on in-house development. So this allows us to really focus on, what is the important thing for the customer and can you build it in-house. So we are very focused on this value addition, domestic value addition, and that also is the second approach that my leadership team takes. One is what is the best technology, and then what is the best solution for India. And by connecting with the ecosystem, understanding the supplier landscape, understanding the evolution in the world, we are able to then pinpoint what is the right answer for this category.
Mahindra Last Mile Mobility understands that the success of any product lies in its ability to meet the needs of its users. That's why the Trio Auto, Trio Zoe and Zoe Grand were designed with the customer in mind. From logistics to personal use, these innovative vehicles cater to a wide range of industries, making transportation sustainable and profitable for everyone.
The first is the passenger vehicle, which is the Trio Auto segment, and we have Trio Auto and Trio Yari. One is a low speed and one is a high speed, and this is really for the commuting, so passenger commute. And the key here is, if we are able to demonstrate convincingly the value proposition that the customer gets, they will start switching significantly to electric, and that is actually very in line with the Mahindra Group's ESG goals. This is a big part of the Scope 1, Scope 2 and even Scope 3 emissions optimizations program that Mahindra has put in place. Also for the country's goals on ESG. So if we can aid the category to electrify, because foundationally I believe that it is a better solution for the customer because he saves more money. And this customer is not necessarily from the high strata of society, right? For them, every 500 rupees saved on a daily basis helps put their child through education. And if you just have to be very clear in your approach on why we are doing this. And if you can take this point of view that, we are doing this wholly for the benefit of the customer, I think all the decisions fall in place. On the cargo segment, what we have done is we have two different sets of product. One is the Zohr and one is the Zohr Grand. They appeal to sort of different use cases. So on the very heavy duty use case, we have those pickups and the Zohr Grand where it gives you a lot of range and a lot of volume. And then for the captive use case where you might have a lower requirement, we provide the Trio Zohr. So because, just as I said already twice, that it is about the customer here. What is the use case for the customer and which product fitment works there? And that's sort of the thinking behind any innovation, evolution, refreshes that we make. I think the design process started with me talking to at least 30, 40 customers, deep interviews to understand, what is their usage. We had a lot of deep customer discussions, and then a lot of fleet partners helped me there. They said, these are the things that you could potentially improve in the category so that it meets our application. It's not really about the product innovation as such as creating something that suits their requirement. And there was all these e-commerce customers. And then post that, we started very significant and very fast track design, development, prototyping, finding the best tech that we can bring for this. And we have a very large team of engineers, almost 300 plus or 400 engineers are there in Bangalore who do all of this development. And I think this single-minded focus to bring this product out is what really helped us put it out in the market. And I think our e-commerce partners are very excited about it, as are also all the pickups. Now we are putting it out in the retail and there has been a lot of pull for this product.
Understanding that owning a vehicle means freedom, independence and self-sufficiency, Mahindra delivers practical and efficient transportation solutions that enhance the daily lives of Trio Zohr owners, making tasks more convenient and enjoyable.
Yeah, we are a 100% EV fleet company as EV Now, and we operate currently out of 3 cities, which is Delhi, Kolkata and Mumbai. Primarily we do in a cross-dock hub operation model, last mile delivery for groceries, and as a Trio Zohr, it's a proven model since it has evolved over multiple years, so we see that as a very stable product as a build quality design. Started experimenting it in Mumbai as well as in Kolkata. We are definitely getting the promised range, and I'm sure being a recent launch, it will also evolve further to have a better sustainability in the market.
See, we use a lot of metrics on customer satisfaction, the days in service, the warranty cost. There's a lot of metrics that helps us understand how the vehicles is performing. We also, by the way, have a very strong telematics backend, which allows me to see the usage pattern of the customer. Right? We have a Nemo application which tells me how the customer is using the vehicle, all the data. But really, I believe the proof of the pudding is in the eating, right? So I go and ask the customer, will you buy one more vehicle, electric? If they say yes, is it going to be mine? And if the answer is yes and yes to both those, then at least we have reached our goal first.
Mahindra's Last Mile Mobility is not just about transportation. It's about empowering livelihoods and building a sustainable future. Mahindra vehicles are designed with utility and efficiency in mind, making them the perfect choice for last mile transportation. By prioritizing sustainability and user experience, by positively impacting the lives and livelihoods of our customers, and by paving the way for a brighter tomorrow.